Power KEXP with a donation today. Go to kexp.org/donate.
All right. Good morning to all. Just gearing up for race number 1 over here. You're America's Zone, right? I think I'm America's Zone. Wait, did I not get Wojtek? Yeah, anyways. I just woke up. Dude, I can't even. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I can't even. I'm trying to type in I literally barely just woke up. Yeah, so we'll see what we can do. Stoking it is Wednesday, right? Wednesday morning to all. Here we go. Interested to see how this goes. All right, hey, again, as always, all my competitors, may all find success, whatever goal it is, set ahead of yourselves to achieve. Maybe all to maintain or gain in our sportsmanship/safety race, I'm a finance race, a competitive race for myself. I'm going to say it as always. My primary goal is to earn the respect of my competitors, keep my driving honorable, keeping it classy equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions that may want to express about my competitors, should I feel the need to do so. Ideally, make sure that said opinions are within the PMA's positive mental attitude, certified, so to speak. Long story short, don't get mad. Hit a car, my car, don't get mad, talk smack. All right, yeah. This is definitely not my first race of the Americas this week. When did I do them last? I remember it was Monday, or I think I even did a couple of races yesterday, more work. Yeah, not even I think, I know I did. Though I didn't stream them, though. I definitely haven't been having the sort of control on this course that I have historically. But feeling a little bit stronger now. Yeah, I did 2 races in Europe last night. I think both those races I was able to finally get some success, man. Success being obviously, of course, some points built up versus not. Because, yeah, man, it had definitely been pretty bad. But yeah, definitely getting a little bit feeling a little bit more in control of my vehicle now. So I do believe this homie up ahead of me is Cheech from, forgive me if I get his country of origin, but Europe. I'm not certain. It might be Scotland. I always get him mixed up. I was telling him, man, it's been on the chat before. There's another cat from out that way that plays the guitar, man, and I always get these two guys mixed up. So, yeah, if he happens to check this out, yeah. All right, as per usual, I'm screwing this up. This homie behind me, the Jason, is not. I got Sweet Tooth, we got Wade Daddy, we got Johnny Appleseed. Let's see if we definitely went a little bit long there, but they just was able to hold it in there. Just barely. Yeah, so everyone else, well, not everyone else, but a lot of people, I guess the meta appears to be this week that Mazda 3. I have not been able to figure that vehicle out yet. I've raced it before. The last time I raced it and felt like I had some semblance of control in that vehicle was it was like a deep forest race that particular week. And yeah, this week the only success I've been finding, or rather like semblance of speed and control, has been this freaking Genesis. All right, so I got the Jason coming up behind me. He looks like he's getting by. 153 point, what was that, 5. Yeah, so, what are we on, the 610 race, right? I was actually in a very good sleep. But the good homie Tristan from the job, shout out Tristan if you happen to be checking this out, he had mentioned that he was likely going to be in for doing some racing this morning, some early morning racing. And I was like, yeah, dude, let's get it, man. Tristan just started his new Asian account. He's got his primary American account. I didn't get the chance to check to see if he had made an improvement on his qualifying time. I know that we were chatting last night via text, and he had mentioned he was going to be working on that. Yeah, so I defend that inside line. Yeah, so Cheech is obviously killing it. He's obviously got this course nailed. And, yeah. Obviously, he is a very skilled driver. I want to say I've been on course with this cat before. I can't remember the last time I saw him. What course was it? It had been at least 2 weeks back. And kudos to this Jason cat behind me, man, running a really strong run. Oh, I had to let off the throttle there just a tad. It's like, how many? Gosh, looks like we've got at least 2 people, if not 3, that have already quit the race too. I know this course could definitely be chaos filled, especially back towards the end of the pack. I've definitely had my share getting caught up in that. Yeah, this homie is definitely running away with this, isn't he? Let's see if I can't nail this exit right here. That was definitely a better one than I've had throughout the race. So yeah, this week has definitely been one of those weeks where I could tell right off the bat it's not going to be a strong one. Points building wise, previous to this, like the past 3 weeks, man, I've been having fucking kind of unbelievable success, man. Frankly, I was getting a little bit arrogant, I think, in my little overconfident in my what I assumed were becoming improving skills. I mean, I'm not going to sound like doom and gloom that I can't race. I feel like I've definitely got a little bit better over the now. Gosh, it's been a little bit, I would say a little bit, almost 2 years, right, since I started online racing. Yeah, so this guy, Jason, kudos to him, he's finally pulling the Alright, so I didn't mean to get that homie Jason on that first T1 inside line. But, yeah, I kind of tagged him a little bit. He got me back on the other turns. Incidental contact. He wasn't being dirty. I wasn't being dirty. Just, again, incidental. Was able to, fortunately, though, re-get by him. Looks like he and Wade Daddy got caught up back there. Yeah, again, these guys in this Mazda 3, how they are running the speed on that car, I do not get it, man. I have not been able. Yeah, dude. Okay, yeah, you saw that. Good morning, my man, the Bono. Yeah, I was, yeah, you saw that. I was doing everything I could to give him space. Again, he tagged me a little bit too, and so I would, Anyways, long story short, man, he was keeping it hella cool. He was at no point throughout the race was he dive bombing. Good morning to you, man. Forgive me if I'm a little bit off kilter. Just barely waking up. I mentioned I was, I did get a clean race right now. Let's go to Jason. And, yeah, just woke up. I'm still half asleep, dude. Yeah, one of the coworkers from the job had mentioned he was going to be getting in. And so I got up a little bit earlier than expected. Yeah, all right, so race number 1 is in the books. Had a use a bin merchant, the Wade Daddy. By the way, Taylor Shift, the homie, where did Taylor Shift end up finishing? E13. This guy kind of wins race hell of the race every race. Yeah, Taylor Shift, and then Wade Daddy's like, okay. Yeah. So race number 1 is in the books, and again, stoking race day to all. Mad Matthew, aka the Bono. Thanks for stopping by. Say hello to everyone out there in race world. Hope your race day is well. More importantly, life day as well. I'm going to take a quick break. Pre-race number 2. I will be jumping back. I'm not stoked with the time I put up. A little bit more out there. Dude, what are you talking about, man? Isn't your time otherworldly in the Atenza? Dude, I've been trying that car too. I didn't chase your ghost this time. Who was it? I was chasing. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, dude, 156.86. Where's that at globally right now? Like, well, oh, you do have a ghost up. Yeah, dude, you're like 0.2 away from the world leader. So you got to be. Yeah, dude, you can get. I just saw it right now. Yeah, dude, you're 18th globally. That's so insane, dude. Hey, check out the homie on Ferry, 20 globally. Yeah, dude, there's so well. That's so bright. Dude, I was tripping out on this. The fucking P2 guy is the Mustang. Have you tried that Mustang? Oh my God, I tried that last night, man. At least the Atenza rides all-wheel drive, which not to in any way, put anything less meaningful on your skills with a two-wheel drive vehicle, but a two-wheel drive, you're fast as Atenza. Well, yeah, dude, I tried it last night just for shits and giggles, right, to see what the hubbub was about. No, dude, I could not. The very first turn, I spun out on that. So, there's a Supra? I didn't see that one. Oh, no, forgive me. Yeah, I did see that last night, a Supra. Obviously, I think you and I have also discussed this, that these past few weeks, there's been a lot of parity. Look at the fucking Jaguar, too. There's been a Corvette. Wow, dude, these are just in the top 50. Load Bono. Yeah, I gotta go. Well, hey, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that, but I gotta go quickly take a. No, I put in my ghost by accident. Let me do that again. I gotta go quickly use the restroom pre-race because I feel like my caffeinated dank beverage is running through my old man bladder. TMI, I know, but that's how it is. All right, anyways, be right back. Pardon me.
I didn't sniff the coke, I only smoked the sense in real life. Science, I get the way on top the horns.
Okay, just for the record, man, that I forget that last song from Paul's Boutique when he's like dropping science like Galileo dropped the orange. Dude, that's a shit. And then DJ Evil Walker goes right into fucking. Dude, who does this song? Blinded me with science. She blinded me with science. Okay, he's saying slow in. Okay, right there. Initially, I'd been keeping it in first on that T1, but obviously I kept it in second right there. You smoked me out of there. Now over here, I'm going a little bit past, trying to trail break a little bit. I get on second early right here. Because I know I'm losing a lot of time right here. This one over here has been obviously one of the trickier ones. What's it? Yeah, broccoli and the cheddar, stoking Wednesday to you. Maybe even third out. Seriously. Okay, so I've been, well, now I'm in the Genesis. I was watching a few cats that, just like you were saying, were keeping it in third out of that T1. I have, you know what? Come to think of it, I don't think I've tried it in the Genesis. I definitely tried in other cars. She blinded me with science. This one obviously very tricky as well. Now the best sector time I've had over here was like 1:15.09. Haven't been able to replicate that. Obviously 1:15.5 right there. All right, so here we go. Race number 2. Still good morning, you guys, man. Yeah, good to see 2 of the fucking good homies. Broccoli and the cheddar is on course. Oh hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, man. So pumped, dude. Who else we got here? Dude, where the fuck is Tristan, man? Ah, man, this was the whole impetus on getting out of here this morning. Yeah, bro, appreciate that. This is the whole impetus in getting out here for the race. The early morning race this morning was the good homie Tristan from the job jumping in. And yeah, apparently he's not out here. Am I already homies with the Way Daddy? I don't think that I am. I gotta get homies with the homies. I'm already homies with the broccoli and the cheddar. Yeah, dude, fired up though, man. Okay, so one homie's not out here, but another homie is, so that's gonna make up for things. All right. Race number 2 on the morning. As always, all my competitors may all find success in whatever goal it is you have decided ahead of yourselves to achieve. May we all there maintain or gain our sportsmanship/safety rating. So, fun ass race, competitive race. For myself, I'm gonna say it as always. My primary goal is to earn, keyword earn, the respect of my competitors. Keep my job honorable, keeping the class equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitors should I feel the need to do so. Ideally, I'll say ideally, make sure to set opinions within the PMA's positive mental attitude, certified so to speak. Long story short, don't get mad here. Cars my car, don't get mad and talk smack. So, Sweet Tooth, wasn't he in the starting grid like P3 or 4 last race? So, yeah, homie obviously made a massive improvement pre-race. And are these guys holding off? Oh, no, I'm bugged. Oh, that sucks, dude. Meaning it's not... Okay, the bonus says I need to go slow and fast out. Oh, my God, I almost fast-ass motherfucking went into the sand right there. Why are those guys backing out? That was interesting. But hey, you know what? I mean, if they're going to be doing that, that's okay. Wow, it seems like, did everyone back out? Whoa, Jesus. It's kind of weird. Whoa, why are these guys now 7 seconds behind me? 8 seconds behind me? What the hell's going on? This is really bizarre, dude. There must have been a major... Yeah, these guys were all right there, and now everyone is, I did not know what's happening over here. I'm a little bit perplexed. Yes, Cheech looking for someone to punt. Yeah, that's what? Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on here. I sure hope there's not some nefarious activities, man. I gotta say, man, I was talking about this the other day. It was Monday morning, very early my time, specifically. Doesn't matter, get that W. Yeah, I mean, I'm just, whatevs. Yeah. So it was Monday morning at this pass. I'm just driving by myself. Oh, you are too, dude? What the hell happened back there, bro? I was like, why all of a sudden is like everyone like 9.5 seconds back? So, it was this past Monday. Bono was a what's called Labor Day here in the U.S., where it's basically we're given a day off to recognize, the contribution of the laborers of the country. Anyway, so it was a 3-day weekend for myself. Now, usually I'm a Monday through Friday 9 to 5 guy, so I had the day off. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna stay up late for me Sunday night and find out what the dailies are gonna be, right? So found out what the dailies are gonna be, and I was like, okay. So initially I was putting some lap times on race C because I really love Deep Forest, and this was before they announced race B. And then I saw race B, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it out. So I was trying it out. I think I was over in Europe at that point. And first race, getting it like T1, everyone just crashes right in the first corner, which is to be expected, right? Racing hard tires, like, I don't know, very, very early into the race week. Like, I'm talking like maybe 30 minutes into the race week, right? So I kind of chalked that one off to just, everyone just not being used to it yet. Race number 2, I had an incident where, oh no, I know what it was. Also in race number 1, I noticed there are a lot of people beating the shit out of each other, like, going in turns and just smacking each other, like, obviously intentionally. So I was like, okay, this is weird. And then the next race, same thing, right off the bat, boom, I got taken out, right, on T1. At this point, I'm like, dude, you guys, man, what the fuck, right? And I basically get mega dive bombed. I think it was right here after that by this one cat. Well, after that, I completely lost my cool, and I went full Halco mode on this guy, man. Like, no disrespect to the homie Halco, man. He's a cool cat, but I didn't even know I knew how to imitate what that cat does. He, the whole where you can like stop right in front of the car in front of you, and my own car will ghost. Thus, they will be able to get by me and then like hit him again. So it was like halfway through the third lap, I just kept on doing this. Like I had nothing but like rage in my eyes, and all I wanted to do, I felt like I was like some dude who's just like had some guy by his neck and was just pummeling him non-stop, like no matter how much and I could tell the guy didn't want to. He was like, stop, and I was like, no, and I was like, ooh, ah, and I knew it was wrong, but no, man, I was gonna fucking know, and or maybe you don't know, but There's only been a few moments in my life, and I'm talking even out of racing, where I've had that kind of rage. And I felt, and even right now to this moment, I still feel somewhat justified. Like, yeah, you're right. Like Like, don't fuck with me, right? Like, I'm not saying like I'm some fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to let that guy know. And you know, sometimes it gets in Europe, man. Sometimes you get those guys who are just, I think, because I think there's so many fast drivers out there, right? I think they have the densest concentration that it's really hard for dudes to get ahead, building up points, and I think they're frustrated. And I get that, man. Like, a lot of those dudes like would be like, you know, probably the front of the grid every race in the Americas or another region, right? Because they're that fast. But because they're in Europe and they're, you know, they got so many sick ass dudes around them, they're relegated to like a B rating, which I'm trying to let go of the whole even being concerned about driver rating thing, man. Like, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, man. It's really nice to like have currently a plus symbol to the right of my letter A driver rating, but I'm really trying to just let go of that and just have race, right? Just like a pure, you know, no anxiety. Kudos to the homie Jason with that 152 lap. But yeah, I even woke up the next morning and I felt gross, dude. I almost felt like I was hungover, and I haven't drank for a long ass time, man. That's definitely one of the things I don't miss about drinking, the gnarly ass hangovers and the sense of shame and just disgust with I guess that would be shame, right? Just being disgusted with my behavior, right? I felt like that, man. I still kind of do feel like that. Long story short, man, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, yeah, but you know what, man? Like you said, like, that motherfucker's got to learn, man. Like, that shit ain't gonna fly, man. So hopefully, and to be fair, that's also happened to me before, where I had fucked with someone to the point where they're like, in my defense, and also in the homie's defense who I was fucking with the other day, man, I remember when a similar incident happened to myself. I didn't know I was really early on in online driving, and I didn't quite understand the total etiquette of it, right? I had some semblance of etiquette. I've been playing Gran Turismo since Gran Turismo 1. Gave it up after Gran Turismo 2 for a lot of years, or a lot of decades even. But re-picked it up again. Started playing again in 2021. Was it 20? No, I think it was 2021 when I started playing again. Didn't go back online again, or didn't do online until I think 2022. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. All right, so I don't know what the hell happened, but something happened, and we were able to get out of here with a W. So, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go back and take a look at the replay here and see what happened. But yeah, okay, I'll take the win. All right, so again, Soka Morning to all. Hope everyone's a race day as well. More importantly, life day as well for you and yours, or may be in this great big blue biosphere we call Spaceship Earth. So I'm listening to DJ Eva Walker right now, the morning show. She's doing like school themed. So right now she's playing the after school special by Jurassic 5. We had before that the Carl Sagan by the band Night Moves, The Sounds of Science. Yeah, was it? She blinded me with science. Who the fuck was it? I'm spacing out. Number 2 Pencil, the Melvins, Hot for Teacher, Teacher, Slick Rick, Teacher, Prince, Substitute, The Who. Long story short, man, KXP, K is in Kevin, E is in Eurodax, Xylophone, P is in Paul. I highly suggest you check it out. I don't know what happened to a lot of these other guys. Billy Hoyle. Who am I missing over here? Yeah, I'm interested to see. Let's see the replay on this. I'm gonna put on some Jurassic 5. Here we go.
Flowing with the fresh words spoken. Dope, cause my mic's smoking. Hoping that you get a chance to get into the open for some fresh air. Already there, yo, I'm in the clear west of the hemisphere. J5 Musketeers, Zorro, with the oral editorial. The moral of the story, I'm professional. J5 MC. Finish up. J5 MC. Finish up. I'm at the concert on them seats that make me nervous. I feel that it's important, so let's write and go record. There's no need for applause if you're kicking the roof. We gon' take flights, double back, just like sports things. Lyrics is given with precision. It's dominator, illustrator of this lyrical pop. Why you living a lie? Just a new feet atop. Exact the way we do this in the illusion. Yo, with the peak from the bird's eye. Whip, drive blown. I symbolize a skull and a crossbone. The S to the O-U, B to the S-A. Star fight the baby, stab the back of the oak days. J5 MC.
Into the next round, to the next round. Yo. I need a beat. A beat.
There is a place where time stands still.
KEXP.
Right. Still, I'm not entirely certain what happened there, but yeah, that didn't look fun. All right, so gearing up for now race number 3, and Bono, appreciate the kudos on that last race, man. And yeah, man, yeah, being early on, right? We just didn't know, and I remember my coworker at the job, the coworker Zach. Shout out Zach if you haven't checked this out. I remember when I picked up this Gran Turismo 7, right? I hadn't owned a Gran Turismo. I hadn't even owned a PlayStation since like PlayStation 2. Everyone is, what happened, bro? Started racing TV cam. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I saw what, obviously we saw Bono, or the good homie Broccoli stuck there at the beginning. Don't know what happened. Interesting. You know what? Was it this week? Or was it last week? Hey, Bono, do you think I should be keeping in second right there, that final hairpin before this mellow right into the straight? I've seen a bunch of cats keeping in second there too. What I need to do, man, is go through and watch somebody's lap. What I need to do is, like, for example, watch your lap, but from your perspective, and look at all your gear changes and all that. Okay, so over here again, you want to go slow in. So I've been basically going as past the 100 as I can. Slamming it second, right? I think I went a little bit too long right there. Not even think I did. I know I did. I'm just going to hold on to this lap and see how we do. Yeah, so I screwed that one up. I know I can get a significantly better exit out of T1. So again, I'm going to coast it around. Went a little bit too long right there. Quick into third. Went a little bit too wide right there. This always tricks me. Sometimes I get speed coming into that turn and out, and sometimes I don't. This one I go a little bit well past the 50 sign, right? Of course, I want to get back on the throttle as soon as I can. I think I was a little bit late right there. This is not feeling like it's going to be a good one right here, but a good gauge to where I want to be. Try to keep this inside. Now over here is pretty tricky too. I usually go a little bit past the curb. Try and get back on that throttle right. Keep that one second. And try to keep a straight line through here. Second, I would say second to last. Okay, it's definitely not a strong lap. I think I screwed up at the beginning. I want to try and, get as close to that inner rail as possible. This right here, I've been braking. So right here, I'm going to keep it in second. Okay, but I think I got to kind of feather it through. All right, so this is probably going to be a like a 52-1, 52-2. Now, you think I should be cutting the grass right there? Now, just by the way, I'm in the Jenny, so I'm going to be switching over to fifth gear at about 118, 119. Oh, 52.5. Okay, not bad. That could be decent for race pace, but definitely want to get a little bit better. Okay, so let's see. All right, now I just cut in there. Hell late. But slightly better than last exit. I just say stay on the curb there. Okay, stay on the curb is better. I was wondering about that, man, because it seemed like, I'm like, dude, I'm hella cutting it, so I'm thinking like maybe I'm like taking like a shortcut. You know how sometimes cats might cut over that and gain an edge. All right, so like right there, I didn't feel like I hit that any different. As a matter of fact, I went on the curb going to that turn. Yeah, definitely botched this all right. Now right here is so tricky. All right, definitely better exit right there. Okay, so I'm not going to have time to test out the hairpin over here. All right, definitely feeling a little bit more warmed up. All right, so yeah, race number 3 for this morning. This will be my ultimate race. After this, I got to head out to the job and get that going. All right, Broccoli is back in here. We got that Flaco. Dude, still no Tristan. Where the fuck is Tristan, man? Tristan, if you're out there, you're fucking up, man. Totally hoping to see the good homie out, man. I guess not. That's not so fucking. Yeah, bro, I appreciate that. And it was my oh, dude, fucking nothing worse than a messing up internet. All right, so hey, as always, all my competitors, may you all find success in whatever goal it is they have set ahead of yourselves to achieve. May we all either maintain or gain our sportsmanship/safety race of a fun-ass race, a competitive race. For myself, I'm going to say it is always my primary goal is to earn, keyword earn. I respect my competitors, keep my driving honorable, keep it classy. Broccoli, you're in the attention, dude? Go get it. Keyword earn, the respect of my competitors, keep my driving honorable, keeping it classy, includes important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitors. Should I feel the need to do so? Ideally, I say ideally, make sure to set opinions within the PMA's positive mental attitude, certified, so to speak. Long story short, don't get mad, hit other cars in my car. Don't get mad, talk shit. Let's go is right, dude. All right, yeah. Dude, yeah, fucking fired up. Is he running your livery too? What livery is he running? Okay, it's like the taxi livery. Hey, by the way, I've got since I'm driving the Korean Genesis, I've been looking for Korean style liveries. And there's a few out there, man. Again, I've visited Seoul, South Korea a couple times now within the past 3 years. Freaking big fan of that country, dude. Big fan. And yeah, I was looking specifically for, there's this children's cartoon out there that the character is called Pororo. He's like this cool little fucking like little bear and his little homies, right? You'll see them a lot throughout the city, like on the subway systems, on the street signs, things like that. And I was trying to find his shit, but I couldn't find that. I definitely found Cacao. Cacao is like I know it's like a communications slash, trying to give you the bump there, but I guess the homie doesn't want it. They're kind of like, I don't know if they're like AT&T, but Cacao, Kakao. When you get there, there's that was like the first thing my daughter, she went over there to study abroad for 4 months, and she's like, Dad, put Cacao maps. I guess like in Korea, because there's, it's technically an active, well, South Korea anyways, because it's technically an active war zone with North Korea. There's laws regarding the satellites out there. And anyways, yeah, so like the American maps on my phone, like my Apple Maps, the Google Maps, they won't work. Maybe Google Maps kind of did. Maybe there's a Korean version, but Cacao is like their version of that over there. So anyways, I found a Cacao livery, and on this right here, it's just like a Korean style dragon that you'll often see, very much in their art, right? There's a lot of dragons involved, a lot of Asian art in general. But in Korea, it's a super old city. I want to say like the city, like essentially the parameters of it as it stands right now, have been inhabited, I think, by humans. Well, settled by humans rather. As a city for like over 5,000 years, right? So it's pretty ancient by city current standards. It's over the year. Anyways, long story short, man, it's also, as I understand, since the 1980s, there was a big economic boom where the government essentially wanting to get the country's industrial footing set in place, right? The government allotted or essentially awarded all these contracts to some of the richest families in Korea. They essentially gave them like massive loans and like, look, like start massive companies that give our country wealth and get us on the world stage. So thus, that's how LG, Samsung, Hyundai, Kia, and the like, right? These major, what we know as Korean companies were founded. So, and what I'm getting at this whole story, hella long-winded, is if you're going through the city, you'll see the headquarters for LG, and then across the street's like a 4,000-year-old palace. You'll see the headquarters for Kia, or like all these crazy, skyscraping towers, and then there'll be like a 3,000-year-old bridge, or shit like that, man. You go up to the Seoul Tower, which is this radio communications tower that I think's been up there in the city. It's one of the highest points in the city since like the 1950s. It's a big landmark or famous tourist attraction there. Really fucking cool place too, man. You can either drive up there, you can either walk up these steep ass stairs, or you can take like this gondola type thing up to the top. It's fucking really cool. You get up there, and the tourists over the years have put these locks on the fence where you can basically like show us a sign. I guess it's a sign of like romance, whatever. Anyways, but there's these, I can't remember if there was 3 or like 5 of them. These giant, basically smokestack bins that were historically used to warn the inhabitants of the city of invaders since ancient times. And and then again, you've got this massively new complex facility. Yeah, just an incredible city. Highly recommended. Everyone check it out. Okay, so I have a feeling this guy in the P1 spot can go a lot faster. I don't know if it's his intent. Go get it, bro. I got you. You're good. That's the good homie broccoli in the cheddar. Yeah, broccoli and cheddar is obviously going way faster than I. Oh yeah, dude. Okay, yeah. I mean, obviously you're over in Europe, and I've yet to visit Europe, man. But I would imagine it would be the same, man. Yeah, I definitely got to get over there. As a matter of fact, I've got some 2-week vacation set aside in next month in early October. The initial impetus for taking the time off of work was that a good friend of mine is getting married in Cancun, Mexico, and frankly, right after I received the invite information, I got word I had a major financial expense that I wasn't excited about having to deal with. It kind of put the brakes on that trip. And frankly, honestly, man, with everything going on here in the U.S. right now, the way they're fucking with people at the border and things like that, man, I was just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with those fuckers, man. So anyways, long story short, I got this time off, and I'm kind of like, I should go do something fucking rad, like go to Europe or something like that, man. I got the time off, so I don't know. I might be looking into that. I'm a skateboarder, and obviously I'm a skateboarder, and I'm like, dude, man, I'd love to go check out some of the spots in England. A good buddy of mine from Seattle, he went to England, I think it was last year or the year before, on some work business, and Nürburgring, and just to go check it out? Hey, the Nürburgring, is that an actual road too? It's and they only essentially close it for racing, right? As I understand, I was watching some documentary about it that said it was essentially built with racing design, but as a toll road. It's a taxi lab. Okay, yeah, I guess there's like some lady, she's like a taxi driver, and she's also like one of the fastest on it. I don't know if she's still around or if the documentary I was watching was super old or what. But yeah, man, the Germany, man, dude, I would love to go to Germany too, man. They have a really big skateboard scene all over Europe, but a lot of rich skateboarding history there. And from what I've seen in the videos, a lot of epic looking spots. It operates a public right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so. Whoa, I don't normally want to go on the first right there, but I kind of did have to. It's a good homie, broccoli and the cheddar, keeping up with the false flag. Hey, I got a fucking in the 115 zone right here. All right. Oh shit, dude. Woo! The homie hits the wall. All right, let's see if I can keep it in second right here. All right, man. So I gotta say, as early that Monday, I was like, you know what, man, this race B might be a bloodbath this week. And I was like, I don't know, dude. I think I'm just gonna keep it focused on race number or race C. But I definitely, now that we're a couple days in, man, I think cats are starting to figure it out. Because last night, man, in Europe, I had two of the cleanest races. Granted, there was a lot of homies on course, which was fantastic, right? Just good, clean, hard racing, right? Fair racing, but clean, man. And I gotta say, man, I think we can all agree when it's like that on Gran Turismo 7, man. That's what we're here for, man. There's nothing like it, man. All right, man. So, holy shit, did I just score 3.11? Yeah, thanks, bro. Likewise. I was like, what's up with the this false flag? It seems like he should have ran away with it. Because I know that Mazda is way faster. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. All right, so yeah, on that note, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hey, broccoli and cheddar, my good homie, the Bono, aka the Mad Matthew. By the way, Bono, I'm definitely be chasing your ghost later on because I feel like I can keep up with it from the start. Now, I'm gonna have to study your lines. Yeah, thanks, though, guys, for hanging out this morning, keeping me company, getting me fired up to race, and yeah, man, good to see all you guys. Great race day to everyone out there. More importantly, great life day for you and your familia. Likewise, my brother. I'm gonna go and get out of here. I gotta start gearing up for the job. So I'm gonna end my stream as always on. Oh yeah, dude, I know there is. Last night, I know I got a 0.4 in me on the 151.4. Lower than that, I don't know, man. I might have to work with that Atenza as well. It's a difficult one. Yeah, right on, bro. Good to see you, man. Fucking sorry. Well, I mean, Hey, we've all been there, bro. I get it. Yeah, as always, I'm in my stream on Fuck the War Pigs. Stop shooting people, stop bombing people, human race. We can absolutely do better. Whatever. And of course, it's never going to end, man. There's always going to be that small sliver of insanity within humanity. See what's going on in our country right now, especially see what's going on in the history of the U.S., frankly, for that matter, right? We have often been the disease of insanity with our tentacles of war, destruction, reaching out along the planet, right? And what is that insanity derived from? Greed, right? Money, right? The rich want more than the poor, and that's what it's always been in the history of mankind. That's what it always will be. But as a whole, we can absolutely do better, right? We've got my good homie, the Mad Matthew, aka the Bono, over in Europe. We got my good homie Broccoli the Cheddar somewhere here in the States. Forgive me, I think you told me before, but I forget. Right? We've got people all over the world. Have a look. Yeah, exactly right. Study it, right? Watch it. Thanks for the suggestion. I'm definitely gonna be doing that. Doesn't have to be. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, dude, you're one of the top 20 in the world. That's insane. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, as a whole, we can do better, right? We want to race. We want to help each other out, right? We want to make suggestions to each other, right? We want to talk about music. We want to talk about the skate spots. We want to talk about checking out Nürburgring, right? We want to share these experiences. We don't want to fucking shoot and bomb each other. Who the fuck wants to do that shit with a rational mind, right? Insane. Fuck the war pigs. Hey, all love for you and yours. All stoke for you and yours. Whatever we do today, go get it. Keep your head in the clouds, your feet on the ground, one foot in front of the next, one able to be of service to another. Therein lies the reward in this really, truly, ever so brief miracle we call life. All right, guys, real talk. I'm going to get out of here. Are we listening to some Fishbone right now? Check this out. Oh, no. It sounded like the intro was Fishbone, but this is Papa Was a Rolling Stone. The Temptations. All right, real talk. I got to get out of here. I got to start getting to work. Get ready to get to work. KXP, K's and Kevin D's and Everett, X is Xylophone, P is and Paul. Radio station out of Seattle, Washington. There's a streaming app you can put on your phone. There's a website, kxp.org. Check it out if you're fired up into music. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Real talk. See y'all next time. I'm out. Peace.